Hiya, A Day in the Life of the Beatles. It's not accurate, this one, it's just an idea, a way of playing it, and you can do your own arrangement of it, perhaps, I hope. So, it's in G. The first line is G. I read the news today, oh boy. So it's G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7th. G you know, B minor is the A minor shape up and bar the 2nd fret. I've only got the capo on just to make the song a bit higher to sing, easier to sing. So, I read the news today, oh boy, E minor, and E minor 7, you just put your little finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then it's C, about a lucky man who made the grade. C, about a, and then this chord is C/B. It's a bit like the A minor chord, but you just move those 2 fingers over to those 2 strings, so it rings out a bit. Or it's like the E chord, but you move the 1st finger onto the B string. So it's C, about a lucky man who made the grade. And this is the A sus2. It's just like the A minor, but you take your 1st finger off. It's just a little bit of a bit edgier. I think the Beatles play this chord. And then G. I know the news was rather bad or sad. G, B minor, E minor, E minor 7, same as the first line. C, well I just had to laugh. So C, F, E minor, and then again, same chords. I saw the photographs. And that takes you into the 2nd part of the 1st verse. Exactly the same chords, different words. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Now it changes. E minor. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. And the Beatles would go back into a 2nd verse, but we can carry on as though it's a 2nd verse. And they sing, I'd love to turn you on. And you get the special effects. And then you go into like a different song. But it's E. Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a coat across my head. This is E, and then you go to a D sus2, which is like a D, but you take your 2nd finger off and it becomes a D sus2. And again, they have that little nice little ringy sound. Found my way downstairs, and then B7, drank a cup. E, looking up, I noticed I was late. B7, found my coat, grabbed my hat, made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. B7, somebody spoke and I went into a dream. B7, then they sort of go, do it again. C, G, D, A, E. So it's like 2 songs, and I think I read somewhere that John Lennon wrote the verse and Paul McCartney wrote the bridge, or not sure, but maybe that's the way it happened. Maybe that's why it sounds like 2 different songs. Okay, well maybe you can do a different arrangement and just use the chords to sort of do your own thing. Best of luck. Bye.